Many investors are wondering why Google stock has soared to new all-time highs in the past few days. There's many reasons behind that, and we have been predicting that move exactly as it happened. So you really don't want to miss this video at the moment. We're just going to continue right after the intro. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to yet another video from Broombridge Capital. My name is Patrick and today we're going to be discussing the Google stock. Do note that we did make this prediction in the last video that we recorded about a month ago, where we were predicting a break to new all-time highs. I encourage you to watch this video if you want to continue watching this video, because it's going to be jam-packed with many more information about Google stock, because something has changed quite dramatically, which we are going to talk in depth about right now. So where are we at the moment and how is this going to transpire in the future? In our last video, we did say that we're going to consolidate around this level at resistance, after which we should have a secondary upward thrust where we're going to range again, and this is exactly what happened, and then a bigger move to the upside. You can see it here in the schematic that we recorded in the last video. What happened? And this is exactly how the stock has performed. From this point on, we are now 14% higher, and so far it doesn't seem like Google is going to go any lower in the short term. So what has actually happened right now? The main reasons why Google stock was suppressed in the past and didn't really go anywhere was an antitrust issue. Google was forced, or allegedly to be forced, to sell its Chrome browser. The Chrome browser, however, is being used in Google's ecosystem as a central hub for many of their services, as well as it acts as a revenue income-making machine that they supposedly had to sell off. However, a federal judge just ruled exactly when this gap happened to the upside that it would not have to force its Chrome browser as part of the antitrust penalties. This was a huge relief for investors, as Chrome is eventually the central hub, and therefore they flocked into the stock, buying it on a buying frenzy and pushing the prices higher therefore. Now we are above resistance, and therefore there is nothing that stops this stock to go higher. Therefore, we do assume that Google is gonna rise even more, and this break to the upside that many people are in disbelief in will last, in our opinion. So we are probably simply going to consolidate, as we also highlighted in our last video, before we're going to go up, and we think that this stock might even rise even further. How much further, you might ask? Well, this is something that we discuss frequently in our Discord channel, and I encourage you to join there because it's completely free to interact with us and join our community, and maybe you like it there and can also check out our premium offerings. But now to the price predictions on where Google stock could go. Well, for starters, this is probably the middle of the trend, and now we have broken to the upside. Therefore, it becomes clear that to reach a new trend, you need to reverse the prior decline to the upside when you break out of the range. If we do this and we take the same trajectory, we reach a price high of $305. So this is the minimum amount that we need to achieve to call this move a substantial move to the upside. Why is that defined like this? Well, because this could simply be a deviation of that range, and therefore we can get a range breakdown, and then this wouldn't simply be counted as a new trend. However, we assume that there is not going to be a big pullback in this. Therefore, we think that this is the most probable scenario where Google's price will trade at $306 in some time in the future. Additionally, there was an analyst upgrade by JP Chase where they raised prices from 232 to 260. Investors trust JP Chase's price targets, and therefore we're going to reach higher as well. Additionally, Alphabet simply crushed on their earnings report. They have phenomenal earnings, and therefore earnings are a translation of price in the future. Therefore, the stock should trade higher in our opinion. If you learned something new out of this video, please leave a like, share and subscribe to our channel. And if you like to hear more from us, do check out our Discord server. It's completely free at the moment and you can interact with our community there. We also do offer a premium service where we analyze 180 stocks, cryptos and precious metals as well. So I highly encourage you to check out those too. I'm Patrick with Bloomberg Capital. Until next time, goodbye.